right, y'all. So I'm actually doing what's on my iPhone video. It's something a little different. Um, well, for me anyway. I've seen a lot of these videos on YouTube, so yeah. So I'm just gonna randomly go into my iPhone and show you what's on here. So this is my home screen, and I'm just going to random apps. This is my photography section. I'm not going to show you no photos, but that's the camera, Photo Express, aging booth. This aging booth app is very creepy, so it's random. Uh, okay, here's all my video/video chat. I have my FaceTime in there, of course. YouTube, of course. YouTube Studio. Clips must be something new for like the newer iPhones. Um, I haven't used it yet, but maybe I'll use it in the future. I don't know. I have Apple TV, iMovie, Caffeine. Caffeine is actually an app where you can watch a lot of battle rap videos and shit like that if you're into battle rap. So, yeah. Amazon Prime Video, of course. Netflix, of course. Hulu. Yeah, just random videos and stuff. Music section that has Shazam, Uberchord, Music Memos, Spark Video, and GarageBand. A lot of these apps I have not used in a long time. Spark Video, last time I used that shit was like 5-6 years ago. So yeah. The the wallpaper in the background is Lakeith Stanfield, in case y'all wonder who it is. Naturally. And I have Pandora. I should actually put it in the music folder. Then the social. I don't have that much social media, just Instagram, MeWe, Hangouts, and LinkedIn. And of course YouTube. ESS Mobile is actually an app from my job, so I can keep track of when I clocked in, like punched in and punched out and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good app. You can keep track of your punch-ins and punch-outs and ETO times and shit like that. And it's food/groceries, Uber Eats, Seamless, Instacart. So when I get my groceries delivered, I use that app. If I get food delivered, I use either Uber Eats or Seamless. Shop is actually a new app I tried. So it kind of keeps track of some stuff that you ordered and shit like that. Here's my clock area. So I have like the different times for the different areas and stuff like that. My alarms, which I haven't used in a long time. This one's funny. Wake up, motherfucker. You can sleep when you're dead. I don't know why the hell I put that alarm, but sometimes if I oversleep, I'll sleep past 1 o'clock on my off days. So I think that's probably why I had that alarm. The timer, I had put 4 minutes because I was cooking something. Yeah. Contacts, of course, contacts, messages, and Zoom. Zoom should technically be in the video chat section. I have 5 messages. I got to answer that too. Of course, my settings. I'm going to go into the general area. Now, my name on here is Moni's Red iPhone SE. That's what I labeled my phone. Obviously, software is updated. I have Apple Care. Now, look how much songs I have on this bad boy. I got 882 fucking songs. That's from the first time I downloaded on iTunes until now. First song I bought on iTunes, I don't know if it was... I don't know, could have been Nirvana or R. Kelly or something like that. I don't even remember, but that was 2011, so... Yeah. So from 2011 on, whatever I downloaded when iCloud first came out, and I had uploaded stuff through iCloud. So from the first time I used iCloud to now, look how many photos I have though. Like, that's crazy. And I got the 128 gigs. I have 72.39 gigs left. That's not bad. Now, if I would have had the smaller storage, I would have had way less gigs remaining. So yeah, this is a blessing right here, having that amount of storage space. So yeah, ignore that picture, please. Um, I have this app, the COVID-19 app, so I can keep track of the positive cases. As you can see, it's been a lot of positive cases in Monroe County out here of COVID-19 or coronavirus or whatever. It's scary, so y'all need to stay safe out there because of the fact that you got that, yeah. And then here's an extra apps. Wallet, obviously I'm not going to show you that because I ain't trying to get robbed. App Store, calculator, voice memos, blah, 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 blah. Chase, American Express, y'all don't need to know what's on there because I'm broke. Amazon and eBay, Find My iPhone, Maps, stocks. Really don't care too much about stocks. Discogs, I haven't ordered anything from Discogs yet, but there was a couple of records I saw on there I wanted to get. Apple Watch, if you have an Apple Watch, you can connect your phone to it through this app. And of course, Apple Store. I really don't use Apple Store, but I just have it on the phone just in case. Venmo, which is kind of like Cash App, where you can like send and receive money to your friends and family and shit like that. I used to have Cash App, but I had a bad experience with that. I'm not going to get into it, but let's just say someone stole a large amount of money from me on there, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not using that shit ever again. Of course, Compass, Magnifier, Credit Karma. I have to check my credit all the time because you never know. It takes one thing to drop your credit down, and I worked too hard to get my credit to where it is now. Translate, which I think it might be a new app on the newer iPhones. That's a really good thing to have, especially if you're trying to learn a new language and stuff like that. So Translate is pretty good. Fed Loan, that's for my student loans. Yeah, I don't want to talk about them student loans because I'm still paying them shits. So yeah. And Wayfair. I actually got my bed from Wayfair, and I got a few other things from Wayfair. I love that fucking store. Paylocity has something to do with my job too, because you can see your paycheck. You actually see your paycheck a few days ahead of time before you actually get it. I get paid every Friday, so I can check my check amount like Tuesdays. I think it's Tuesday after like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see how much you made. Travel. So I have Uber, Lyft, Transit. The Transit app is good. If I was still living in New York City, I would have used this app, to connect the Metro card and shit like that on there. Make things easier. RTS bus app, that's for out here in Rochester. That's the transit system out here. Orbitz, of course, if I'm like traveling and shit like that, I use Orbitz. I took my first major vacation, which was the LA vacation. I took my first vacation through Orbitz. So yeah, I've used Orbitz since then in between, and I had used Expedia for a few other Johns, trips, whatever. Subway time, of course, that's back home. Uber and Lyft I used a lot, specifically Lyft to get to and from work. Sometimes from work. It's expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do because I don't know how to drive yet. So, yeah. Shirt. That's actually an app you can make customized shirts. I haven't used it yet, but I will. Health. So I have MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal, this app is a blessing because this app actually helped me lose weight. When I stuck to using this app to input all of my meals and my calorie intake and stuff, it helped me to stay on my diet and stay track of everything to see how much calories I was really consuming every day. And I managed to cut a lot of shit out my diet from using this app. So this app is a blessing for me, yo. I'm at my goal weight now because of this app. So, bong bong. Health, of course, the health app, has my sleeping hours in there. Sometimes if I'm on the rag, I put that on there too to see if I missed my cycle or whatever it is. Conair scales. I have a scale. I have a Conair scale, and this app connects the scale to the phone, so I can keep track of, and that also coincides with my fitness pal because I can keep track of my weight, my water intake, my BMI, and shit like that. Gotta get serious, ladies and gentlemen, with your health. Gotta get serious. What else did I not show? Oh, books/newsstand. So I have Apple News, of course, books. I don't have too many books on here, believe it or not, just a few random things. And if I download PDFs and shit like that, I download it to iBooks so I can keep track of those PDFs and stuff like that. And the Barnes & Noble app, of course. Music. So I was listening to I Got a Story to Tell by Biggie. I actually have my songs on shuffle right now, but this is what's coming up next, all of these songs here. Yeah, it's just random songs on there. I told you I love music, so this is like random shit. This is what I listen to all the time. Ironically, next song is Gas by Moores, Lakeith's group that he had a while back. Yeah, I have that EP downloaded on my iPhone. That EP was fire. I just wish it was a physical copy of it so I could add it to my CD collection, but all is not lost, of course. I'm still waiting for Lakeith to release that EP. He's supposed to be releasing the EP under his name, well, his name's spelled backwards, and I think that's supposed to be coming out soon, but he has a YouTube channel where he downloaded all his videos and some of his songs that I'm assuming he's going to put on the album. There's a song he has called Fast Life, which is dope too. But I haven't seen it on iTunes. Those specific songs, I don't know, he might have it on Spotify or something like that. And I don't have Spotify. I don't even know how to use Spotify, embarrassingly enough. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's my music. Just with some of the stuff I recently added on there. Of course, Mary J, Blackbirds, your Trick Daddy. Bone Thugs. My cousin Kelly actually is a rapper. He goes by the name Mosiah. And this is his EP that just recently came out. I think it came out the day before his birthday. His birthday's the 5th. Mine is the 3rd. And it came out December 4th. So this shit is fire too. Normally I don't listen to the new stuff, but some of the new stuff I've been trying to give a chance. And yeah, my cousin Kelly got it, yo. I'm so proud of him, man. I mean, it's beautiful to see your family make it, to see anybody you care about make it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of him. It's words cannot express how proud I am of my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, other songs on here. Good Charlotte. Oh my God, when I was a kid, yo, I loved Good Charlotte. That was one of my favorite bands between them, Blink 182. I was into a lot of rock and stuff like that from very early age, as I told y'all before. And yeah, man, telling you. But Girls and Boys was my favorite song between that and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Brand Nubian, you gotta have that shit. This song by Junior Senior is a fucking classic, man. I love this song, yo. For those of y'all who don't know this song, I don't know if you remember that scene in White Chicks. I think they were doing some fashion show thing or something like that. That song was playing in the background. I think I heard this song in a commercial once too, but I remember when it first came out. This was back when MTV was still playing music videos. I fell in love with this song, yo. Like, the video kind of creeped me out a little bit, but I love this fucking song. I mean, listen. Gotta have Joey Badass. Like, Joey Badass is another rapper that, yo, he is fucking fire, yo. And he's fine as hell. But he's 3 years younger than me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, Joey. I want to, but I can't. Yeah, but he's fucking dope. I don't think Joey Badass gets the credit that he deserves, man. Like, he is really underrated. His shit is extremely underrated. Like, y'all gotta check it out. But the 1999 album was dope, and this one was dope. All American Badass, I've been trying to get my hands on recently. I gotta cop that shit too. Um, Devastated was a dope song on there, and Landed the Free was fucking fire too. Shout out to Joey Badass, man, because he been putting out some badass, pun intended, joints out lately. It's just, listen, that shit is fire. Anyways, back to the songs. Jackson 5, of course, you know, you gotta have the Jackson 5. 2468 is actually my favorite song on the ABC album. Of course, the title track. And Stop the Love You Say was on ABC, right? I gotta remember, because I used to know these albums like the palm of my hand. But, yeah, that's actually my favorite, one of my favorite Jackson 5 songs. I'm actually an album cut type of person, so sometimes I'll buy albums for, you know, the hit songs on there, but I'm an album cut person all the way through, yo. And I'm gonna show you another example. Outkast, Speaker Box / Love Below. Now, of course, everybody love Hey Ya and stuff like that. Now, I love Hey Ya too, Ghetto Music and, you know, Roses and all that other stuff. But Unhappy, to me, was an underrated track on Speaker Box. And I don't notice too many people mentioning that song as an underrated Outkast track. For me, underrated Outkast tracks were the album cuts. Unhappy being one of them. Gasoline Dreams on Stankonia. What else can I say? Chunky Fire on Aquemini. Two Dope Boys in the Cadillac on ATLiens. Hootie Hoo and what was it? DEEP? I think those were my two favorites on Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music. But like I said, I'm an album cut person, so that's how you know how much you are a fan of somebody, because you can always talk about the hit songs. You can always talk about, like, going back to Outkast, you can always talk about Hey Ya and Miss Jackson and all that, but you gotta be a real Cast fan to mention a song like Hootie Hoo or Unhappy in this case, and all this other stuff. I mean, that's how you know I'm a true Cast fan, son. You know what I'm saying? Mystical, Neck of the Woods. That actually was a song going back to Outkast. That was a song that he did with Outkast. Buster. You know, I got MF Doom. Yo, shout out to MF Doom. He was in KMD, for those of y'all who don't remember. And it's on Peach Fuzz. Peach Fuzz. That's one of my favorite songs too. Yeah. Whole Cakes is one of my favorite MF Doom songs, actually. It's funny because Ashton Sanders mentioned one time, one of his interviews, that was actually one of his favorite MF Doom songs too. And I found that to be ironic, you know, considering I'm a fan of Ashton himself. And to know that one of my favorite actors now loves the same MF Doom song as me, that shit is dope. That's fly. I got Horror, the blue nigga from Hellface, I think it is. Oh no, the blue nigga from Hellboy. Sorry, that's the title track. I mean, that's the song title of the song. New York Dolls, Cypress Hill, Minor Threat, Melvins. You know, just a whole bunch of songs. Got some Death Grips on there. Yeah. This video ended up being a little longer than expected, naturally, but it's because I'm showing all of the stuff on my phone, so it's a conversation piece, if you will. Now, I will admit this a bit. This song by Sci-Hi the Prince, I'd actually heard. I saw this Lakeith Stanfield appreciation thread somewhere on the internet a long time ago, and somebody actually posted something on Twitter. It probably was one of his now deleted Instagram video things or whatever, and he was dancing to this song. It's called Trick Me. And it has 2 Chainz on it. I'm not a huge fan of 2 Chainz, but yeah, the song is dope though. So I said I gotta find the song, cause that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lakeith was dancing to this song in one of his Instagram videos, long time ago. It could have been maybe a few years back. Anyways, of course you gotta have NWA on there. Jane's Addiction. I love Jane's Addiction. Perry Farrell to me is very underrated too. A lot of stuff he did with Porno for Pyros was dope also. And Dave Navarro's one of the best guitarists of all time. And I don't hear too many people mention Dave Navarro that often, but he is fucking dope. But I was not a huge fan of him in Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm just saying. Sheryl Crow, Every Day is a Winding Road is one of my favorite songs. And my favorite song from her. So, yeah. MC Ren, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have MC Ren. But yeah, this is all the songs. Well, this is most of the songs on my iPhone. So on my iPod too, you know. This is podcasts. I don't have too many podcasts on here the way I used to. Of course, iTunes. This is the iTunes store. And my phone. Of course, I'm not going to show you that because ain't nobody's business who I call and who calls me. But anyways, I showed you the weather. Did I? Probably didn't. Right now, it's 48 degrees and it's raining. But at least it's not snowing, so I ain't complaining just like that. But it's cold as fuck out here in Rochester. L.A., I would love to be in L.A. right now, yo. 66 degrees, and it's sunny. Man, come on. I'm starting to hate the East Coast now, son. But anyways, Atlanta too, 64 degrees, man, come on. But yeah, anyways, different towns and stuff on my phone as far as the temperature is concerned. I showed you clock, I showed you settings, photography. Oh, notes. Notes/reminders. Now, I have not used the reminders app in a long time. I usually use it all the time, but I don't use it as often. Notes, I use notes all the time. For random notes, random things I have to tell myself, and stuff I may have uploaded from my email and stuff ends up in notes, or vice versa. Like I have some of the notes connected to my email. So whenever I send a note, something like that goes directly to my email. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah. Google/email/web search. I didn't show this part. So there's my email, there's Google, Safari. I use Safari a lot, I use Google a lot, I use my email a lot. Google Duo I was using a lot when I had my Android. Because you can't FaceTime people without an iPhone. And for the people that didn't have an iPhone, I had to use Google Duo to communicate with them. And for people that did have an iPhone, I had to use it too because I didn't have an iPhone at the time. If I wasn't using my iPad at home or my iPod, if I'm on the go, I had to talk to somebody somehow. So that's where Google Duo came into the picture. I think I did show Zoom. Yes, I did. I used Zoom recently on that. That's just random pictures like in the corner. Like iOS 14 has that where you have like different pictures and stuff. You can like swipe. That's what I like about I hope y'all didn't see that phone number. That's what I like about the new iOS 14. But anyways, Zoom is very interesting. I like it, but it's I'm a novice to it, so I can't really use it as effectively as I should be able to. But anyways, that is what's on my iPhone. And I have to charge my battery evidently because it's at 27%. I figured I'd make this video because everyone else was making find my iPhone videos and stuff like that. So I figured I'd do the same and use this new technology. Hopefully this video comes out okay. But anyways, I'll show one more thing. I'll show my Instagram. There's nothing exciting on here. But yeah, this is my Instagram page. Moni from Coney 1992. And that's just some of the random stuff that some of my random posts that I put on here. Screenshots of the music I've been listening to. I just took that picture with the Biggie shirt today. You know, just like random shit. You know, random shit. I followed a lot of people from the first time I made this thing. I made it before Halloween, like I told y'all before. Yeah, so that's it. This is what's on my iPhone. It's not much, but it's something. You know, it is what it is. I don't know. I'm afraid to shut off